We are back on. I have a spare death bolt now because I was going to double up on it, but then you made a very good point about having both.
Got something you need stashed?
Yep.
Also put something shoulders and me gloves and me boots.
Crashed again.
This is like the third time you've crashed and forgotten gods.
It's stopped. Like, no crash window, it's just that then.
It's safe with me.
I know there's several crashes like this in
See anything you like?
Grimmarillion, but
Do the best I can with what I've got.
It's infected your whole game.
I mean, that's no real bad thing, but it's good. Oh, I gotta do all my auras again. Game is full, because it hasn't disconnected me yet officially.
Oh, Rogue wants to come in. Come on in, mister. Darling. Happy now? Yes, but only so long as I get to chew on my biscuits and then I'm leaving again. That's what he says.
Sounds legit.
That's just how my son does it. Radiant Gem. What do you go on? Field. Oh. Caster offhand.
If you find any
I'm just gonna not look at the blacksmith because that's gonna take too long.
safe storage, no questions asked.
Shoulders. Probably gonna be dealing with fire, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Gassed up.
Keep an eye on this.
Yes, I have significantly less health when you're not around. I have 5,508.
That would be the maxed out Mogdragon's Pact.
Yeah.
Perfectly safe illusions for a price.
Save a loot.
Which is, yeah, 30% health. It's also a lot of pierce res and a load of other stuff and regen. And a lot of energy regen.
It's sufficiently excessive. Making my character look cool, get it? Haha, cool. I am so blue right now.
I'm just getting back to kind of where we were, so I can.
Oh. That's a point. I probably have a portal there, to be honest.
Too late. I've already run almost all the way there.
Oh, it turns out I didn't, so...
Yeah, there's this ruin entrance that has a quest thing on. I guess that's a lesser quest.
I have so many quests now that I'm not quite sure.
Tomb of Ariath.
Tomb Brothers find a way to release Enderon's spirit?
I do not know. Preemptive strike, apparently, so that's The conduits.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Do portal by any
There is
chance?
a portal now.
Thank you. Alright.
Monster critical strikes are extra lethal, but are more likely to miss. Okay.
Portals are still suspect.
That skill's not ready.
I reckon Dreeg's up to something.
It's kind of all the Eldritch kind of things going on. I do note the name of Korvac in the Constellations thing.
Yeah.
The Eldritch itself. So, yeah, fair enough.
I noticed that Empyreon is still actually there in the devotions.
Oh yeah, no, Empyrean was still a thing. It's that
He was
Korvac
pretending to
impersonating
be... Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Accidentally that conduit.
There was a. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thing there? I didn't notice.
That's what that broken pillar in the middle was. I'll try not to do it to this one. Yep.
Oh yeah, right. Wow.
Yeah, you
Wow.
boo.
Very bad at whack.
No, I'm proud of you.
Oh.
You showed
It's
that
like when I
pillar
tried
what
to-
for.
When you like kick a door in and it takes multiple hits to kick a door in, it's like I didn't even know they had more than one health.
Yeah. How is this not a thing? Come on. Like a stairway there and everything. This reminds me of like the Blood Palace in Path of Exile.
What?
You know, it's like when
Lunaris Temple level 2
I guess
with all the blood.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Lunaris Temple level 2.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, hi.
Yeah, the conduits. Hold binding them in.
Well, you know,
That skill's not ready.
I don't think they meant that. Gonna get your invincibility thing out of here. Red rune leggings, that sounds fancy. Not for me. Force wave and judgment. So much Oathkeeper crap.
I mean, it's the Oathkeeper expansion.
Just let me have my complaint.
No, I mean, you know, since they changed the petition set to also be Oathkeeper, it's like they retroactively had lots of Oathkeeper drops.
Yeah.
Because that always dropped all the time anyway.
Yeah, right, you can't go
One day,
one area
we'll do
without it.
something that does acid retaliation and uses this build, and the Oathkeeper came along and was like, okay, that's what it's for then. All the abilities that work on fraction of retaliation damage.
Because who was it meant to be before Oathkeeper?
I think it had Soldier?
Soldier Occultist?
I don't know. I can't actually remember what it had on it.
That was a heck of a gong game. Hokan Kador, yeah.
That skill's not ready.
Oh.
This isn't it. This is an enemy.
That's just an enemy. I don't see a totem on my thing. Oh no.
Up and right.
No. Okay, yes. I see it. Alright. Why do I always find that so hard to spot?
Sets.
Either that or you have got finely tuned sensors to totems.
That skill's not ready.
Like the little green ember at the top of the totem shows up in your minimap and you're like, totem.
he lays, don't even see it. It's just, it's there. I can feel it.
I can feel it.
I don't know how to go up or down now. There's like,
Well, I
Totem's
suspect
up.
up for
Let's go up.
totem.
Yeah.
That skill's not ready.
What's really important here? Defeating the crazed guard or loot?
Loot. That's the thing about these heroes, you know, the ones that are meant to be saving the world. They're just being exploited. They have some sort of really bad psychological hoarding problem to do with loot. And these quest givers are just exploiting them.
That is basically the plot of the redo of the Atlas in Path of Exile. Bad guys, the last set of exiles that were sent in and they refused to leave, just going back and killing more and more.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Can't do that yet.
Glad someone covered that theme. Who's banging a gong? Seriously. Cut it out. Lads. Korvax champion. An Eldritch Ancient. It was. Chthonian Thread Sash. Corpse Deserter? Desecrator. Well, that's just unnecessary if you ask me. Ooh, some big blue orb.
Yeah, and it was never mentioned again. What is this thing? Ah, set dressing.
Looks important. Nah, it's just a light.
Caveat there, I don't know if it is ever mentioned again. I can't remember.
Can't do that yet.
For all I know, it could be.
Something the seal. Stick it back together using the magic of the orb.
Seal? It's more like I kind of think it would balance on its nose.
Boosh.
Yeah, something that.
What is this nonsense?
Go under its chest.
Chest. Oh, a mark of the traveler. How rare.
Yeah, that change is just. Things which are precious are just now so common.
The amount of times I've just gone, screw it, sold the item, and then put another mark of the traveler on the next set of boots.
Oh, I haven't salvaged a single thing.
Hmm.
Just haven't needed to. How many marks do I have on right now? 71 marks of the traveler.
Oh, that's right. You keep all your components on you.
Yeah.
A powerful barrier. Top left, I guess.
It's Path of the Damned, apparently. No idea what that is.
I love my purple boots. They're literally purple, and their item classification is purple.
It just makes sense. It just works.
Todd Howard face.
0% fear.
Lads? That looked very pathy back there. Are you sure that didn't? Saw you duck.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh! Oh. You kind of fit for a second.
Yeah, but there's a big like fallen pillar in the way. It's not a path. It's just.
Well, I thought it might let us clip through the pillar. It wasn't that. It was like ankle high.
Hmm. Oh, hi. Oh, look who it is!
Dahlia,
My friend.
you have become even more of a boss. Your armor is even more ridiculous. How did you track Travis here? Do you remember the flower he left me? It is native to this region, a very rare bloom indeed. Dravis wanted me to come here, but why? He isn't far though, so I'll be asking him that myself soon enough, at the tip of my blade. What's your plan? The Corvin Basin is a vast region, but Dravis is driven by two things, power and our father's head. I strongly suspect he's headed towards the remains of Corvin City. If you find yourself headed there, be careful. Dravis should not be underestimated. Keep an eye out. Alright.
Okay. I wonder if he's going to be like the last boss of the thingy dungeon.
That would be a very cool through line.
I didn't see her here before, but I think that might be because I didn't complete the other quest previously, so it's like...
Is there a way up
I
there?
didn't know she
Oh, no.
reappeared here. No, it's Corvin City, this is...
I love it. City sunken in the lava. Done properly.
Yep, everything in a jaunty angle.
That's one way of describing it, yeah.
That's character. And a lot of heat.
Yeah, I don't imagine living here would be very,
It's just
comfortable.
the opposite of refreshing.
I really like my dry environments, but
That skill's not.
don't know whether all this lava would make it humid or dry.
Depends how much water's nearby, I guess.
Hey, it's Bismiel's minion.
Huh.
That skill's not ready.
Just hanging out. He's a broing out.
Who is this? Oh! Master Harkin of the Death's Vigil. What?
Hey, have we met
What are you
before?
doing here by yourself in a random house ruin?
I mean, we literally have in fact met before, so... Facing him through this forsaken wasteland. Oh, but we hail from the same banner. Oh. Why did you did great service for the Order of Death Vigil back in Sorrow Basin in the Blood Grove. Because of this, there are many brothers of the Order who have heard of you. We're in your debt. I'm glad I could help. Sadly, our battle with Father Kaiman and his fanatics didn't end there. We tried to warn the Black Legion of his folly, but alas, they are occupied by the Chthonian ethereal threats. Fair enough. No one would believe a lone fanatic could be so dangerous, and why would they? With all the unimaginable horrors that now roam the Cairn, one crazy old man doesn't seem to like a credible threat, yet here we are. What do you know about Father Kaiman? Thankfully, I know very little about the man. But his story is a tragic one. Despite the effort of he and his army of zealots put into hunting down our order, I still have empathy for him. Truly believe he thought he could save us all. Thought he was doing what was done to save Cairn. Yes, well, we know that from the Kaiman questline. But I fear he was misled from the very beginning, used as a tool of revenge by a spiteful entity that wanted nothing more than to punish this realm and all who inhabit it. I can only imagine what promises it made to Kaiman under the guise of Empyrean, what lies it fed to him to maintain his faith. It, you mean Korvac? Yes, we know now the truth behind Kaiman's lunacy, a forgotten god that forged a new faith under the guise of Empyrean. All of Kaiman's chosen are mere pawns in the machinations of primordial beings that do not care for us in the least. We are as insects insignificant to their plans. How ironic that humanity was exactly what Korvac required to return. We'll stop him.
I've got one of those celestial essences.
Oh yeah? Do we want to go back and check it out?
I mean, probably not right now.
Okay.
We'll do it after.
I thought you'd be excited for a random crafting ingredient.
I mean, yeah, but it's a while away and we have to come all the way back here.
True.
That skill's not ready.
probably going to turn out they have other uses as well,
That skill's not ready.
like themselves as a crafting rod.
Yeah. Or enjoy your lore experience. Lore experience. Some portmanteaus just shouldn't be. Missing shipments. Missing shipments to a lava city, you don't say.
That skill's not ready.
It's fallen in the lava. Haha, Gunshow.
Bit different. A little different in tone.
Man, I love the Gunshow. Gong Show? Goon Show. Definitely Goon Show. Gong Show is something else entirely.
Just walk over that. No, this is
No, you walked over there.
messenger. Messenger is which one? Destroy the messenger. Okay, thanks. That's real useful. Well, let's go kill it.
Cats, you walked over there. It's not lava. It's what?
Well, I mean, that part's kind of a crust, isn't it, on the top?
It's Pahoho.
That's a type of lava.
You have to be specific in these things.
Oh boy, that's a type of reduced spell cooldowns, increased casting speed, but deal reduced physical damage, and nearly impervious to physical harm. Okay, treacherous domain. Those are red. They're not yellow. They're nasty.
Red means nasty for you, yellow means good for them.
Right, well, double nasty. We've got reduced resistance, and they've got a load of skill cooldown reduction.
Hmm.
Oh well, this is just a boss arena. Okay. Portal down then.
Cheers.
I don't like all this lava. This is not friendly.
Now this is Pahoho.
Yeah, it's damaging to walk through.
It is too. Good thing I put that fire resistance on.
I've already got 80%.
That skill's not ready.
Super max elemental resistance for so long.
Well, every time I drop crystals on him, he takes a huge chunk of damage, so... I guess he wasn't ice resistant, huh?
Well, that was very simple.
Is this gonna be the
Just
re-
domain. Oh no. Oh.
Is this gonna be the the reverse of Diablo 2, where a ice sorceress becomes completely useless by the end game?
I don't know. Probably.
Wait, fire sorceress becomes, and I'm not a fire. Okay, well.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I guess the question is, does a demolitionist struggle at this point in the game?
Couldn't say. I haven't actually done this with the demolitionists. I'm not sure. Well, either way, I did a healthy chunk of. When I did do that, I had to do a healthy chunk of physical anyway, because it was built around also shooting.
Right.
And honestly, I also had a lot of resistance reduction as well. That was what made it so good. That elemental storm being applied to the Blackwater cocktail meant that the Blackwater cocktail stripped elemental resistances for its own burning.
I'm really suspect of this. I don't think it's a
Yeah.
thing.
We're trying.
I can't do that yet.
Yes, indeed. for Corvac.
Can't do that.
Where are you off to?
Boxes. Oh, hi. Boss. Griffin's Sovereign. Zalian.
Can't do that yet.
Griffin dead. No, I'm not very
Just
inventive.
new ones come down and they just die when it dies.
Boss rules. Right.
Level 70 green boots.
I have some exciting news.
Oh.
It's a combat shrine. You were just
Must
avoiding
pick up-
the shrine because I want it.
I stole law. I had to pick up the law.
Okay. There's 1,000 experience, I forgive you.
It's a tiny amount compared to everything else.
I mean, they do scale. Oh, yep. Wow.
Yeah, that nearly killed me.
Turns out I still need acid resistance, huh?
Skeletons were dead. That was a combo attack, though. There's a portal down here. 2 blues, though.
I think I might...
Juggernaut.
Okay, no. I thought I was permanently getting plus rep rewards. Time warped walkers, I think. Literally. Oh, hang on. Pick one.
Neither of them are particularly useful to me. I'd lose pet bonuses.
Right, okay.
I'd be 2 Master of Death, 2 Summon Brythorn, 5% total speed, and 17% elemental res. Like for pets. So, yeah. What I got the better. Don't forget to pick up your grave.
Thank you. Oh. It's law here. Use you.
Yeah, I think it's individual. I've already opened one. I already used one.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
Never mind then.
Ah! Not quite. Friend, not quite. This is a thing.
If you say that, God.
Can you get your crazy amount of pets out of there for a sec? Your chest, I've scrolled all the way in. Nope, no chest, just a dead end.
Hidden remains.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, some chilled steel.
Oh, I'm going back round because that debris dropped some dynamite and I want that. Also a box on the way.
I can't do that yet.
Fire Arcanist versus Frost Arcanist. The battle for the ages. I won, by the way.
Sun made of ice versus a sun made of lava.
Oh, come on. That's so secretive. Stupid not secrets.
That skill's not ready.
Oh lord. Lord.
And line of sight.
Line of sea.
Ow.
Can't do that yet.
As the morning draws on, it's 4:30. It's light outside.
Hmm.
Walking on the looks, jeez.
Probably stop at the usual time then.
I mean, I normally go to bed around 8, so it's just when.
Well, the
help
usual
that
time would be
I had a
5.
really bad night. Well, no, it would have been 6. It was 7.
No, I mean 5 here.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Planet, schmanet, time zones, whatever.
You mean nothing.
Can't do that yet.
Fancy skeleton died. Well, that wouldn't do.
Ow. Ow.
This doesn't look grand or anything.
This isn't bookending at all. I crossed the great arched bridge over the lava.
Hey, Dravis, what
Must
up?
be the pawn my sister's been sending
Oh, he's
around
all
to her sleuthing foes.
zappy and shit.
And now here you are, and she's nowhere in sight.
You have to
I
stop
must say, I'm
Dravis.
disappointed that she
Battery
did not
on,
bother
off,
to show herself,
Okay.
especially at the moment of my victory. Unfortunately,
So he asked him
for
who
you,
he is. He's like, now's not
you're
the
standing
time.
in my way, and I simply cannot abide by that. I'm afraid
gonna
you
scooch over
have
here.
to die.
I'm afraid you have to die. Well, what if I keep the dialogue box open forever, Dravis? Victory?
Using the sands tactic, I see.
Yes. With my father broken at my feet, there is nobody in this world that can stop me from achieving my goals. Not even my sister. Today marks the beginning of a new era for Cairn. The
Era of Dravis.
It's a shame you'll not live to see its glory.
For some reason, his name is like the fantasy equivalent to like Gary. So when he says the era of Dravis, I'm just thinking like the era of Gary. Very mundane.
Face.
Why aren't you full of yourself?
Don't mock me.
Don't mock me.
Precipice of true immortality and power.
Dude, we have an
beyond
army right here.
imagining. All will bow before me and despair. Your corpse will be just another stepping stone.
Sorry, dude. You're gonna die.
Wow, okay, that was actually a lot of damage. Probably because it's chaos or something and I got no chaos res.
I think it's fire. Yeah, it's fire.
Maybe. So why am I taking a lot of damage?
Ooh, no, he does do chaos though sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or is that the dude I can see behind the door?
Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Okay. That's a lot of decay of some kind.
That skill's not ready.
There he goes.
And so, my misguided
What?
child lies
The guy
dead,
was lying on the floor.
far from the
I
land
didn't see him.
I talked to him. I was like,
Oh, that you were? Okay.
Roboruk. And it's like, you were Roboruk. Now is not the time.
none stung as much as this. I thought myself above his pain, that my pursuit of atonement superseded his naive ignorance. I see now I was wrong. In my hubris, I created a monster, the force of my own undoing.
Travis was too far gone.
By his hatred for me. In another life, perhaps he would have stood by my side as we sealed this tomb forever. I'm afraid now that duty falls to another. I've witnessed the passing
Okay, he just stopped talking to me.
by his hatred for me.
Can you bring down the barrier?
Die.
When Dravis confronted me at the temple steps,
Thank you for your sacrifice. A master of necromancy. Oh my lord, you missed a cool animation.
Probably.
Rorax just kind of like floated up in the air and then like energy came out of him and then he exploded. But the seal's gone. R5. Or rather a lack thereof.
Well, I handed in some quests.
They seem to be individual.
Oh. Hmm.
You hand them in, just the conclave?
No, the front place.
Front plate.
What's it called? The other one, the forward base we went to.
Vanguard.
Yes, that's it. That's the word that I completely blanked on after seeing it like 15 seconds ago.
They weren't individual and I just didn't notice. Alright. Back I come.
Okay, the door just burst open.
And the big soldier man, yeah.
Guy ran out, started.
So he was like partially in the fight with Dravis, I noticed.
Oh,
Yeah, he was like clipping through the door a little bit.
let's see. It was just how it was like, you say, did all the animations. Oh, can we go in now? And I go slightly closer to the door, and the boss pops through. I was waiting for.
Tomb of the Eldritch Sun.
Alright, this is presumably our next big end game, end of story.
Yeah, this will be the
dungeon,
end of
Fleshworks.
story content at least.
Fleshworks and the interior of the labyrinth.
I have to say, like, at the end of it all, I think I liked the lead up to the Fleshworks, but I think the main game had the better end dungeon. So far.
Both pretty sucky. Honestly, I don't think they've been that great, either of those areas. I mean, really, the headlining part, Mammoth, was Mammoth itself.
Yeah, exactly. That was great. That was just some seriously good design. And it was fun. And the sentries were fun.
On Grimroad.
We'll get there one day. We'll do a Grimmarillion run and it'll be silly.
Oh man, I've got to plan a build for that. It's like extra theory crafting because there's so many different possibilities.
And it's not something you can just go, what have other people talked about it? Because there's so much less of that on the internet.
They're doing nature something, but it was like, this is going to be another pet one. Because I was thinking of like nature occultist or something and going for like vitality like nymph thingy, the name of, going full vitality mode, so that, and then yeah, silver nymph, and then like vitality damage through that. Well, this doesn't look like an incredible.
So, Corrupted Nymph.
Carry best of each.
That's so cool. This is such an awesome set piece.
The best one though was the Mammoth follow-up to the Necropolis, where you had to go back and get Ulgrim, and that huge vortex into the bottom of the
Yeah. In the upside down necropolis.
Yeah.
That was a very, very good set piece. Whole cathedral half sunk in the ground. Slipping off into the abyss.
Well, I mean, it was a pit anyway, that's the point. Necropolis
Well, yeah,
was
yeah, but I
right-
mean, like, those, specifically the rift area.
Yeah. Oh, it's a boss. Hi.
Yeah. It's a tiny boss, which is the problem.
A lot of health, though.
Yes, he does, and I'm dead. I got dotted to death, in fact. Brother Sardris.
I just put down a...
I appreciate.
Yeah, I'm watching him die slowly.
Wasn't slow for me, but then
Okay.
I don't have anywhere
Not
near
this-
as much.
See it coming, because it's like a series of projectiles that pin towards you.
Oh, he has 660,000 health.
Ow, 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 ow.
Okay, he's dead though.
What died? A lot of things died. That died. That died. That died. Some of them died.
I think I want to do Outrider something.
Some interesting gun stuff. That was my other potential option when I went for the very gun build that I did.
Very gun.
The one that was hunting Inquisitor.
That's still
Yeah.
not ready.
Everything go plink. Ah, shrapnel go plink.
Because Outrider's all about acid, so I'm thinking like, I don't know, Outrider Dreeg. And you might be like, Grim Aurelian, and you're gonna go with a classic class. Well, you know,
Well, yeah, why not?
yeah. It's
When you
there.
So when you go with a combo that you could have had in the normal game, it's like,
Yeah.
Not ready.
I mean, you still obviously benefit from the modded items and stuff, but
yeah, but I mean, I still did like, with that one I did hunting, but Inquisitor, because Inquisitor's good, it has lots of...
oh, that's right. You did do Inquisitor. That's right.
Can't do that yet.
That was the other half of the excessive amount of gun.
So much gun.
I've got one which is Dream Oathkeeper. Spin to win.
Yeah,
One
that.
actually,
Listen, Dream
actually
Oathkeeper
attack.
is just like. That's the whirling dervish I wanted to do for this, really.
I mean, you didn't have to, because it costs so much energy. I don't know how you're supposed to deal with it normally.
Hmm. And like you said, there's just no items that are for that kind of energy regen.
It requires Trance of Convalescence, really. And the fact that Oathkeeper also has a buff that gives mana regen.
That's something called a Kano Weave Cowl. That's Horde, sorry. Oh yeah, you
Oh,
don't
well.
say. But it's Inquisitor Shaman, so no thank you. It's called a Kano Weave, and it's Inquisitor Shaman.
I mean, the Inquisitors do arcane stuff as well.
I know. But it's all like a artifact box of stupid.
Yeah, I actually did a setup of that exact combo, because I did all the procs, all the gun procs
That
from
skill's
Inquisitor,
not ready.
plus the handed ranged version of Savagery,
Right.
and it was just auto attack. Everything was auto attack. Everything was a proc. It was like 95% chance for it to be a special attack.
Auto attack builds are really fun. That's why I liked the cultist Inquisitor that I made. Haha, flames go burr.
That skill's not ready.
Difference. That's using an ability. I don't think I've ever done one that uses. I suppose I am doing now. There's no damage. A direct damage ability is the primary thing. That wasn't just an attack.
Well, to me, auto attack's anything that you can put on the mouse, right? So.
I've still never done a build that uses Panettis.
People swear by it. But I don't know whether they swear by it because it's silly or because it's good.
It can be both.
Wait, things are allowed to be silly and good?
Spin to win.
True.
Yeah, that was just a very tanky build with a sheen of damage.
That skill's not ready.
Getting very, very, very foggy red around here.
Hmm. I'm surprised our flesh isn't melting right off our bones, to be honest.
Round 2. Can we get darker despite the large amount of glowing molten rock?
Game will find a way, mark my words.
That skill's not
Area is spooky, you know, because it's dark.
Lantern, how much light does it cast? No.
can't do that yet.
It's both damaging and not a way to go.
I thought you meant the enemies for a second. I don't know. I was like, no, that's the definition of a way to go, is the enemies blocking your path.
As you go.
It's gotta be one of these in here, right? Surely.
Sure, secret. Yeah.
Even if you do have to Terminator it and walk through the lather. Dun 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 dun. 11112 11112.
It might be that Team Fortress thing. Wait, boy. One.
I miss all the Team Fortress 2 animations. I used to get so hyped whenever one would come out. Oh, okay, gonna die. Excuse me for a second, I'm gonna hide over here. Thank you for understanding.
+4 to Doombolt Scythe.
Doombolt Scythe.
As in, +4 to Doombolt, it is a scythe.
Oh. Both keeper shoulders. Are you a secret?
What kind?
Retaliation damage.
No, what name? Oh, right. I was just wondering whether we managed to get 2 pieces of the same set.
Nah. No, just a unique. Just a unique.
Just a very specific piece of magical equipment.
Can't do that yet.
Unlike any other. Throw it in the trash.
It's just so much better when the pieces work as a team, you know? When they're not unique. When they're very specifically not unique.
Well, individual parts are unique, they're just part of a set. You're wearing 2 helmets.
A unique set, yes. But it is still a set.
Or 2 gloves, but they're different gloves and different feet, different hands.
That skill's not ready.
This room is a lot of fun. I'm having fun. Oh, it's over. Sort of. Get out of here, sorcerer man. You are nothing to me.
That guy has blue things, he's a cold one.
It's a cold hook-hand man. It's the winter variant.
Looks like lightning, actually.
Oh, well. It's the rainy day variant.
Skill's not ready.
You do rain damage.
Can't do that yet.
You know, I always like when games have like water as an element for damage and stuff, but it never made any sense.
Brown people.
Sorry?
People.
Yeah, well, if you could teleport the water directly into the lungs, I don't know whether the power is good because it's teleportation or because it's water.
Want the blood out of them.
Loghand was saying something, but I don't know what he said. Ooh, I've got a gun. Oh, it's a fire gun.
12% vitality resistance for myself and pets.
I can't do that yet.
It's a lot of vitality resistance. Oh, yes, Sorcerer Man.
What is that?
What is what?
Aether damage. Okay.
Hey.
212 Rex Ether Ray. Swan to all skills in occultist.
Ooh. Oh, it's just another one of those set pieces. It's still a very cool set piece, but... Oh, shrine. That's right, we got a point for that. Give me that. Thanks.
This is like the same kind of area, but instead of giant gropey blood tentacles, it's lava.
Yeah,
A load of broken up.
you're not wrong.
Can't do that yet.
Two main entrance. Hey, it got darker. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I put a portal down already. Yeah.
Okay. No, this is the bottom of that cool set piece.
Oh, yay.
Just go down to the bottom of it.
Okay, who are you? Hello. Father Kaiman.
It is too late. Turn back now.
It's too late. Turn back now. Return to whatever loved ones you still cherish.
Perhaps you will evade Korvac's wrath.
And perhaps you will evade Korvac's wrath. Father Kaiman, why are you doing this?
Do you not see? If not for my actions, humanity would already be doomed. Korvac may be a bane upon this world, but he is also our only hope against the darkness that's already consuming Cairn. The Eldritch Sun is our salvation, not the false gods you serve. You do not know? The very gods you chose to serve are nothing more than lies. The three are not true gods, merely usurpers who will get their just rewards. Korvac is humanity's only hope against Chthon and the legions of the Void.
Are delusional. Sorry?
No, he's actually saying.
Oh, you don't?
I mean, I've done this once before, quite a while ago.
Oh, he was just telling us that our gods are false, that they're usurpers, and he understands, actually, in retrospect, that Korvac is a problem, but he reckons it's the lesser of the Chthon and Void problem.
I did what I had to.
Yeah, actually
Humanity
true.
already lost this war. We require
But
the aid
also,
of a
Korvac
greater
wants to
power.
punish everything that's
A
bad.
power
So
that seeks
Yeah.
the destruction of Chthonians above all else. Some deaths are inevitable. A
He
small
wants to kill
cost.
Chthonians above all else, but he wants to kill everything else inevitably.
better than everything dying due to like a blow. God, there's stuff around the room. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stand over here. Is that chill? Ow!
Oh.
Ow!
Okay. Go to the outside ring now and hope it doesn't pop up. Oh, it's popping up there. I'm really hurt. Oh, all the skeletons are dead. Oh, why? Ha ha. Ooh, hee hee ha.
I mean, he was losing health really quickly, so there's that.
Yeah, but that. All skeletons are dying. Yeah.
I return!
Can't do that.
I'm already half
Oh,
dead.
dead. Oh, I'm gone.
And he leapt on me and I died.
Yeah, he's nasty. Well, time to put back all of the buffs. All my pets are still on cooldown.
So I walked into the room and I was already half dead.
that's what happens when the floor's on fire.
Hey, Shaw-san. How you doing? Yeah, we're up to Mr. Kaiman, man. I don't actually strictly know whether he's going to be the last boss, though.
He's not. I know that much. He definitely is.
It wouldn't make sense for him to be the final.
Oh,
Can't do that.
He didn't actually regen that much health.
there's still a lot of him, but he's got 50,000.
Please die. Please die. There we go.
You disappoint me, Kaiman.
Okay. You disappoint me, Kaiman.
Empowered Blight Shard Amulet. Hey, that looks pretty cool. What have I got? Empowered Blight Shard Amulet. Okay, never mind.
I got more of the damned. It's a shield.
It's the blue.
Blood Boil and Wendigo Totem, so it's who's got Blood Boil? Me. I've got Blood Boil. Necromancer Shaman.
Which is technically exactly what I am, but the wrong type.
Here you go. Make use of it.
Oh, Fancy Skeleton is in the offhand.
Yeah, I know. And it's +1 skills all occultist? Occultist.
Yeah, too. It's like, what? What am I missing? That one.
What is Wendigo Totem anyway?
Wendigo Totem is... where is it? That one. Dark Association Rituals, Bracing the Gross Duality of Nature, blah 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 blah. Scale with player damage bonus. Heals things. And steals life.
Oh.
Like mends wounds and taps life of enemies.
Okay.
And steals health. Scales with player bonuses though, so I haven't got it. That wasn't worth it.
Yeah. Yoink. Again, another nice set piece. Big old barrier.
Sigil of the Three. The sigil.
Now we've got a hole.
Okey-dokey. Time to wander into...
Oh, it's Blue Place. I love Blue Place.
After all these centuries, the usurpers
Aethermarked.
not even show their faces.
Okay.
So... Good thing I wasn't the Aether A build, but also only 8%.
I think we also don't really care about attack speed.
No.
No, it's players have slowed attacks but more resistant to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Attack
I'm...
slower and have more resistance.
Can't do that yet.
Splendors of the Eldritch Realm. Haven't we already read this one? Yeah, we have. It was the dude who got stuck in here accidentally.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
I don't like the lack of the text that goes with this dialogue.
Sorry?
Because we're being, like, taunted by Korvac, saying things.
He only said one thing as I came in here, and that's
Three
it.
things so far. That was like 3 separate things.
Oh.
Like, after all this time, the usurpers don't even show up. Yeah, just sending us instead.
Can't do that yet.
I wonder if the audio only plays for whoever's in front.
Maybe. In which case, I guess you'll have to go first.
Hadsa, the frozen. Well. Yes, love me, Cult of Dread, Cult of Soleil, and Cult of Bismiel.
Can't do that.
Ow, 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 ow.
I am surprised and thankful you don't actually get locked out of getting rep with the others.
Yeah, you just get a big boost first and you choose whose quest you do, basically. They're still all on the same side.
That skill's not
It's not
ready.
like the other two where they hate each other.
Hmm.
Come, little human.
So did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
That skill's not ready. I can't do that.
If you sided with Kaiman's Chosen originally, and you're also an Oathkeeper, you should just not be allowed to do this expansion. I died.
Yeah, I'm gonna brand new expansion and try out the Keeper thing. Kaiman's chosen because I do a lot of fire damage and so do they. Wait, shit.
Listen, you know I'm right.
Really, your oath is to the 3.
Can you portal?
Yeah, apparently.
Thank you.
Oh, you died. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Notice. I just kept on going.
Good for you. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, the poison puddles.
Hey,
Right,
Breacher!
Honestly,
Thank you so much for the raid, bud. What are you guys playing? We are quickly approaching, I think, the end of our story content for this game.
Yes, I believe so. I think that's the boss door.
And thank you so much for 10 months, Taryn. Elite Dangerous. Yes, the game that I supposedly should play because it's space tracking.
Right, portal's down. Skeletons are up. Everything done.
That's a big blue.
Did you go through?
I did go through. See, I told you it's a big blue.
Yes, it is.
I can't open that.
In the middle is our good friend.
Mr. Korvac. Oh, look, it's a big green. I suppose this is big red, yep. Hey, Korvac, you, can you just give me a minute to check this dude
Yeah, I'm
out?
gonna be chained by, the 3.
He's so cool.
He so has less health than Kaiman,
Yeah.
implying he won't be multiple phases though,
Oh,
friendly.
purple
Those don't look
meteors.
friendly.
That skill's not ready.
He really likes me. He really, really likes me.
I know. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah.
Okay, the vortex thing hurts.
He learned that from the paladin from Diablo 2. Oh yeah, phase change?
Yeah, but that's not even the health.
Can't do
You
that.
take the health down to nothing.
No, I didn't.
Now he's got 906k. Chasing me now.
Yeah, thankfully. He can stay chasing you, to be honest. Ah!
Ow.
That skill's not ready.
Celestial
Okay,
effigy.
that's-
I'm guessing I should kill this.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, ow.
I'm dead.
There's a lot of portals going on right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of minions. I think we have to kill the rifts.
8
I don't
and
get to choose
7
what I
and
attack.
6 and 5 and 4.
I don't really get to easily choose what I attack.
Yeah, we know he's quiet, unfortunately, Preacher. It's due to his microphone being in a bit of a state at the moment, but
Yeah. Some of the refuge. I can't really kill this guy.
yeah, I'm back, by the way. I'm gonna deal with the
You need to
portals.
kill the portals on the left, basically.
Yeah. I'm guessing the effigies are gonna keep summoning them though, so oh, oh, okay, yeah, I'm dead again.
What times? I can't put a portal in here.
8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4.
Oh, that's a new attack. Okay. Ooh, that's very unfriendly. Hmm.
Yeah, see these little squiggly fireballs? Not good.
Noticed.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, Kaiman, please leave me alone.
Korvac, please.
Korvac, Kaiman, Korvac, same guy really.
Okay, Super Saiyan.
Ah! No! I'm dead again. I don't think I achieved a single thing from that life.
Well, I'm still going and
How's...
running around and able to hurt him because the pets follow me if I'm too far away.
The problem is he keeps getting me with those circle fireballs. Like... The AI is very good at casting that.
Ow, oh, ow, ow, ow.
Do that yet.
Okay, I got one set...
3 centimeters in a row, that was not good.
Did you... No, no, you're not actually dead.
Killed all my dudes.
Ow!
Pets.
Ow! Kick off, sir. Duh. He says, "Oh, haha! You didn't get me with
Oh,
your."
that's fireballs, shit.
Yeah, the spinny fireballs are very, very sore.
I'm 80% fire res, so they're only really painful, not utterly deadly.
Eee.
Can't do
And
that.
the pillars keep exploding.
Last final phase, I guess, 'cause you just went in.
Ah, ah! Leave me alone, Korvac. At least I got your name right this time.
That's why I'm so angry.
Yeah. For the last time, my name's Korvac, not Kaiman. Hey, I got him.
Ouch.
Now he's gonna explode? Oh yeah, he's literally being torn apart. That was very cool. Ruminations of the Primordial One.
Celestial Lotus. Is that a crafting material? I think it's a crafting material. We got a lot of boxes to open.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find a piece of lore that dropped. Ruminations of the Celestial One, specifically. Oh, the Primordial One, not Celestial One. Ah, whatever.
Not like this.
Sir Coat of Modrigan. In this box. Powered Signet of the Rune Father.
I think that's it.
No purples. White Wraith, oh yeah, that will definitely be on.
Oh, there it is. Rumination Primordial one. Click.
So there's a Modrigan thing, I don't know if it's useful to you, but it has a name that's relevant.
Well, like, yes, but
Yes, but, yeah.
in next level, the purple one, which is better.
Rift back to Corvin Lands. Okie doke. Hi, Infern. Yes, indeed, long time no see. How you been? Hey, the emissary.
Korvac's anguished cries have echoed across realities.
Yes, Korvac is no more.
His cult has been crushed.
His cult has been crushed. Even now, his scattered followers are being hunted down and eliminated. The forgotten god will soon be a distant memory without a vessel. His powers will wane and he shall fade into nothingness. Never again will the people of Cairn have to fear for their lives at the mercy of Korvac's fickle temper and destructive malevolence. Know that the witch gods are grateful for your sacrifice, even if they do not thank you in person.
Know that the witch gods are grateful for your sacrifice.
And yes, chat, I know that he is literally saying that, but Cuts can't hear it.
Their eyes will be upon you. Here, a prize from the gods
Yep,
themselves.
because for some reason, today my internet's crap and I can't have the stream running at the same time.
Wherever your journey leads next, their eyes will be upon you. Here's a prize from the gods themselves. What will the cults do now?
We must ensure that none of Korvac's followers survive what happened here. If
Okay, to be
belief in
fair, he gave
Korvac
me a blue gun that's
persists,
+2 to
then
all
a
skills at
spark of
Necromancer.
redemption
Ooh.
we must snuff it out while we can.
Pretty good, he's got no
But you said he will
defense.
never again be a threat? Korvac will never again be a threat to the multitude we face this day, and I promise you. Without a vessel to contain his primordial form, his powers will wane, and should he ever hope to return to Cairn, the witch gods will see to his demise. But if he is truly forgotten.
If he is truly forgotten,
Korvac said the Eldritch Realm was his. Why?
do not think to believe the snake tongue of that being. It spreads naught but lies. The Eldritch Realm is the domain of the three, now and forever.
Do not believe his lies is the answer there. How old are you exactly?
Let us just say that I was once a young priest in the service of men here, believing myself righteous, but my eyes were opened by the witch gods. When they forged their covenant, I offered myself in service. My actions saw the cults flourish beneath the Empire's gaze.
So he's from the beginning of the Empire, however long ago that was. So I got a Celestial Lotus, which I'm sure you did as well. He gave me the Celestial Bone Shard Lacerator, which doesn't actually seem all that great. So yeah. Yeah, do Journey Master Mode.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Trust me, far more pleasant experience. And not just because you have duplication, I don't personally use duplication, just
I'm
because
not
you can
there
control
for
time.
pleasantness.
Save storage.
I'm there to punish myself.
I'm there to get my ass kicked.
Right, well. Got a bunch of junk. There's the ruminations. The raging thoughts of a primordial being emanate from the scrap of ruined flesh and flow through your mind. Betrayed, my brothers and sisters, Empyrean vanished to the eternal tapestry of creation. The war is over, we have lost. My kin in their desperation tapped into the forbidden void in order to turn the tide in their favour. They may be the victors, but the maddening whispers have them now. As for us, we are beaten. Nothing remains now but to hide and tend to our wounds. My temple still stands. My faithful remain loyal. With their worship and sacrifice, I regain my strength. It may take 100 years, 1,000. It matters not. My vengeance is inevitable. Roars of agony reverberate through your flesh. My loyal Ulzuin watches over me now, along with the many-eyed fiend I've bound to his fate. Mortal eyes must not see me in this state until I am ready to return to the stars and reap my vengeance. The rebel faith must not falter. The clash of battle and sizzling power of arcane spellwork fills your ears before becoming deafened by the cracking of the heavy earth. Treachery, betrayal, where is Ulzan? What sorcery is this? What has the witch done? When these bindings break, I will spill her blood and make her watch every drop. The scheming sorcerer she's allied with will burn to an internal pyre for my amusement. As for the duplicitous Dreeg, the agony I've instilled upon him will be a mere trickle compared to the torment he will suffer for eons. Darkness clouds your mind and heavy breathing fills your ears. He stirs, the dead one stirs, his blood roils within our creation, yearning to return. Even my captors can sense their impending doom. I will not be a lamb waiting for the slaughter. This farce has gone on long enough. The witch gods may have stolen what is mine, taken my faith as theirs, but there are still those in this world who yearn for my brother's return. I will harness their wishes, their desperation, and through them I will break these bonds and reclaim my throne. You hear the clanking of chains and the straining of metal as it's pushed to its limits. An opportunity, yes, a mortal pure of purpose, but so easily moulded. He will be the harbinger of my return. I can already feel the bonds becoming brittle. The witch gods hold on to me. Hold on me weakness. Wow, okay. And when I am free, the world will again tremble before the might of Korvac. So, the witch gods have been listening to the void? That's not great.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the void is the Aether, right?
Come see what's left of my
I don't know.
wares.
I really don't know. I haven't
Yeah,
heard it
right.
referred to specifically like that.
Oh, we do have one more quest we can do today. Getting the second part of the seal.
Yeah, but it required like the bit to be
I've
more
heard
indebted to.
An opportunity.
Elaine,
Oh, right.
I have heard whispers an opportunity has presented itself. The web stirs with excitement for what may be crippling blow to our foes. As someone trusted with best meal schemes, I thought it imperative you be informed. What is it? Kaiman's chosen fleeing the basin. Fleet trainer basin artifact. Sunbane Oasis Easter Cairn docks. I'll track down this relic.
Go, hi Riggs. Welcome back, my friend. Anything new for me? Yeah, I think I do. You really gonna be in my debt now? You ready to make another deal? Do it. That's what I like to hear. This is what I've got. Now remember, I'm gonna be coming round to collect on this someday, and I do hope you're ready to pay up. Yeah, we'll see. And then we get the follow-up quest, which is the one to get the stuff.
back, my
Let's do it. Empowered gutworms, empowered seal. What? Surely I read that incorrectly. Empowered gutworms, bloody seal. Almost. It's blood.
Back so soon.
What will it take to clear my debt? Continue. Continue. I will seek out Iris. Skeleton key. That's not good.
Yeah, that's the saying about they're doing the dungeon and doing the bits. See, second, taking the seals and the way to the Lost Oasis, which is the, if you look on the map, the like top bit, Lost Oasis and the Tomb of the Heretic. Top right bit of the Corvin base.
Oh, right. Okay.
I have not this bit at all.
The ruin of a bid rift, I guess.
Oh, we need to go do the other bit for. Did you ask? Did he
Sunbane
tell you where the
Oasis.
seal?
Sunbane Oasis.
He did. Was that where the second part of the seal is?
Oh, no. No, no. For he wants us to go to.
Right, Eternal Night. Right, and then what do I do? That is my business, my friend. What I do? Yeah. I don't trust you. Well, never part of the bargain. Now off you go.
Yeah.
Fair. I need to know where we're meant to be going for the seal, though.
Okay. Grove Tomb. Yeah, I think we have to do the thing for Elaine first.
The reason I have a simple request. You informed me the lost oasis beyond the Valley of the Chosen. Ancient Corvan people sealed it away centuries ago, and the key was scattered to the sands. Riggs has knowledge of the first piece, but the text is profoundly cryptic, so the darkness of Morganeth may never know the light of the Eldritch Sun. The way forward has been fed to the devouring sands. Riggs has left the rest to you. Acquire the focusing iris, and your debt will be considered repaid. Okay. I'm wondering if there were things in the first tomb that pointed to where the second one was.
Yeah. Do we remember where the first tomb was?
No, I meant like a lore bits.
Yeah. Oh, I see, like pages and stuff.
Yeah, is there anything we have like part 1 and part 3 of, but not part
First, second, final. Part 1, part 2. Eveline's note. Oh, that's Bloodsworn. That's. This is not organized by.
Oh, it's categories.
Crap.
Darkvale, Burwitch, Black Legion, Barrowhome, Necropolis, Corvan. No.
Listen, I'm just gonna do the Elaine thing and hope that it's the same. Which is in.
Oh no, that was where I meant to go. I just went through the portal to the like the Eldritch realm again.
Just gonna go say hi to them. See you in Sunbane Oasis. Exactly, Infern. That's exactly right.
Yo, please leave us be. We've had enough of this forsaken land and Kaiman's lies. We wish to leave peacefully too. If you have any sense left, you should be leaving too. I don't wish to fight you, but you have something I need. Or Kaiman's dead, you're next. Or I'm afraid you're not leaving, attack. Or just go away. You have something I need. Could possibly have that you acquire in this wasteland. We're fleeing this destruction awaits us all if Kaiman succeeds, and I have only some supplies and the clothes on our backs. We have an artifact. Give it to me and you can go. Reluctantly removes something from the pouch in his belt. I don't know what you want with this, but it's evil. Kaiman promised us salvation from this hell through Empyrean. Instead, we got something far worse. You do not want this burden. I'll see to the thing never harms anyone. Aligning yourselves with Kaiman is false. Take it. Spare the deserters. There we go.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Yeah, Makod, his army is so much bigger. And Infern, yeah, not for me though, because I don't do the duplication as part of it.
We don't want any trouble.
I guess, yeah. I mean, if I'd done Salal, I'd probably killed him.
We don't want any trouble.
Alright. I had to do that too. Oh, it's a big chunk of flesh.
Easy? Oh yeah. Mummified flesh of Korvac.
I just recognized it because that's what the primordial scream thing looked like.
Have you tracked down the deserters? You spared their lives?
You spared their lives?
Perverse. No matter, I suppose. I doubt they will get.
Thank you. Emblem of Corvin Swiftness. So, not related.
Reputation increase. Writ. Purchase.
Oh, really?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
So it is.
Also, access to all the juicy powders and things.
White Lotus.
See you around.
Nice. Now, is there a powder that's actually useful to me? I think we looked over this and there was.
Cold damage, 36 on rings and amulets. So you could have 3 of them for another like 109% cold damage and frostburn damage.
Which one was that one? Oh, the end
Far
one.
right.
Rotvine.
Also, there's a 40% cold and frostburn on one-handed weapons.
The Viper Venom, yeah. So those are as well as components, right?
Correct. They are green.
Put it
They're a
to good
different
use.
thing. I like the movement thingy that you have.
Oh, yeah.
Or specific movement thingies like them.
I can actually
I'm
get...
so close to leveling up
Come
and being
see
able
what's
to
left
use
of my
those
wares.
items.
I am using those items.
There's level 68 ones left.
Oh, yeah. So... I just got, like, another... almost 200% cold damage. For that exchange. My cold damage at, anyway. 1,628%. Frostburn is at 1,255%.
Boss creature of the Forlorn Bastion. Where, pray tell, is the Forlorn Bastion? There's a secret world area in Act 7, accessed via a hidden path south of the Corvin Sands Rift Gate, on the border with the Corvin Plateau. Okay?
South of the Corvin Sands Riftgate.
Yeah, on the border with the plateau, apparently.
They don't mean the Maw of a Gnat, do they?
What, sorry?
They don't mean the Maw of a Gnat, do they?
No, it's a fortress.
I mean, there's two borders of the plateau. East and west.
I'm border with the plateau.
Can't do that yet.
So... Oh, ow!
Yes.
I was like, oh no, I'm nearly dead. I leveled up. Okay, problem solved.
I'm extremely blue, my god. That is, that's my whole shtick right now. I'm blue and I make everything else blue. And I have a car and it's blue, and a house with a window and it's blue.
How dare you?
I had to go there. How could I leave that one on the table?
I can't do that yet.
And now it's all in your heads. Collectively, I have airwormed you.
Can't do that yet.
I can put the anti-bleed thing on that. I think I probably will later. I've got those 2 pieces. I mean, this is down.
You know, Kiwi, I actually wish that more games took that route. Learning spells from enemies. Blue magic. But no, unfortunately I don't learn my spells from enemies.
That skill's not ready.
Ah, it's giant dinosaur.
Sure is.
That skill's not ready.
Ow! I'm dead! Because it leapt on me and instant killed me.
Wow.
Wow, now I've got to redo all of the friggin' auras again.
Well, it's a portal. And I'm dead.
Good thing you put the portal down.
very rare that I get to pop the portal, so I took the opportunity. You could say I leapt at the opportunity. Or rather, the dinosaur did. I'm on fire.
Please don't, but you'll die even faster.
Oh, Bloodstained is so good.
That skill's not ready.
Should we just not bother killing it? Or
Yeah,
should
that's not what we're here for.
don't need that pain?
I know we killed it before, and I don't remember it being that hard. But still,
Level with us, that's why.
yeah, true. Okay, well, we're now exiting the Corvin Sands. You said it was a secret, right?
Yeah, it was apparently at the border with the plant. Oh, hello.
You'd found it. Oh, no, that... Cuts! We were told. Do you remember there was the thing that I was reading last session, and it was like, look to the cliffs where you can see the 2 griffins. Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, hi.
Toot Titon, but he's dead.
Dude.
Toot Titon. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Dudeton Carmen. Now I just like seeing a pharaoh in my head at the top of their, like, in front of their throne, wilding out on saxophone.
We got a totem.
The jazz pharaoh. I have greatly amused myself. I want this to be a thing.
That skill's not ready.
Maybe when I actually make this game, I'll make Tutankhamun a real thing. And let me tell you, he's going to be a much more stand-up guy than Bill. Ooh.
Guillotine. Hello. Oh. Is that a... Why does it have to be a thing that's not pets? Because it's +2 all skills shaman, +2 all skills necromancer.
That's kind of plus to all pets, if you think about it.
Yeah, but...
It's +2 to skeletons, +2 to Briarthorn.
Be losing the fancy skeleton. Be losing +2 skeletons summoned, and +2 to raise skeletons.
Okay, but what is Fancy Skeleton's armor buff actually doing for us now? Because I suspect it's not as good anymore.
I'd also lose one of the 2 pierce auras. Because this is a 2-hand.
Okay, that's a little more important in my mind. Is this at all useful to you? It's not to me.
No, not when I lose the +2 Master of Death, +2 Summon Briarthorn, and a load of resistance on pets.
I think it's worth it. It's literally +2 to every pet you have.
Yeah, but I think some of them are capped at the moment. Certainly have to see. I'd go down to only summoning 6 skeletons at a time.
Oh no.
Fancy skeleton is pretty good.
I mean, Fancy Skeleton is probably still a good fighter, but I don't know that his aura is up to snuff anymore.
Let me have a quick look again. What does it do?
You popped it in chat.
Oh, it does scale.
Oh, it does scale.
It's 20%. It's 20% armor and 15% damage reflection.
Okay.
25% trap, petrify, freeze, and sleep resistance.
Okay.
It's only a quarter of the time, though. +2 and everything is pretty insane.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into it back at town, I think. I'm going to switch it now, so I don't have any things to put on them. Drained. Players have reduced health regen, but are more resistant to poison and bleeding.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't do that.
Considering the amount of poison these enemies produce, I'm actually kind of happy.
Can't do that yet.
Infern Dragon expanding on the lore of Tutankhamun, dooting some tunes that summon a river of blood. What's that, Tutankhamun?
Don't think so. Hey, a dynamite box. Pop that one.
Yeah, but that's Tut. That's King Tut. That's not Tutankhamun. Which, yes, I realize is the same thing, but one's like a colonial version and the other's a actual awesome pharaoh of awesomeness. Well, I'm sure he probably wasn't that awesome. None of the royalty from back then was, but this one plays the sax.
It's a very important distinction.
Yeah, very important. I imagine he's like the party pharaoh, you know? First cousin removed from actual Tutankhamun.
Can't do that yet.
Life, nightlife. Yeah. Same diff. Anubis is just the bouncer, he judges them when you can get in.
And everyone just calls him Biss. Oh my god, you couldn't Makon didn't realize I was saying toot in Carmen. Because of my accent.
I would say dude.
Yeah, sorry, doot in Carmen. See, now you confused me. Ow. Oh, it's just your skeletons and not me, okay. That's fine
They still
then.
get burned. Something gets put on them that causes damage to stuff around. It's not us. Another place with an inexplicably huge kind of indoor rift, like ravines to bridge over.
Right. Absolute architectural monstrosities.
Oh, hi, okay. We got a glowing armored griffin boss.
That's Super Griffin. Now, we knew how this one went last time. So...
Oh, it's got friends, okay.
Well, the other one had friends. Yeah, he's a pushover.
That skill's not ready.
The second seal. Ow. He died and hurt me.
Amorous chest.
Yes. Nothing in it except money.
Yeah, nothing in it.
That skill's not ready.
Hey, we were up here. Yeah, we have totally been up here before. But there's no
How did we get
doorway.
out? Where did we come from?
Crawled out
Where
of the
did we
ground
go?
like a
Where
mummy.
did we come from, Cotton Joe?
Why is Cotton Eye Joe a part of this? No, we haven't been here. I'm stupid.
Oh, we could have been. It was just the stairs there.
Alright, well, back to Riggs then.
No.
Officer
Look for
Rigby.
Way to the Lost Oasis.
Oh, we're not gonna hand it in?
You don't hand it in. We haven't finished it. It's got a thing still not ticked. Look.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm not gonna
I can't
look,
remember
I'm just
where
gonna
the other
believe
bit
you.
was. I can't remember where the entrance was. It was that other.
Which one? Infernal Wastes or...
It's up the, yeah, it's up the waste probably.
Okay. Yeah, where is Cotton Eye
Yeah,
Joe,
it's like-
guys? Answer me this. This is your homework. Where did Cotton Eye Joe go?
I ain't gonna snitch.
I don't know that that's gonna take us there, surely. Oh, I know where it is. Remember that door that had the barrier in front of it and was like,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
what I'm
too...
trying to remember where it was. I can't remember which one that was.
Yeah, it's through here. This is correct.
Oh, so go back in.
Well, this will get us there faster, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was the place that we should be heading. Was this just the way through? I can't remember.
Yeah, now I'm on the other side. No, I'm not. What?
I think from the other side.
Made me go further south. Screw you, game. I make my own way in this world today. Downtown. Going fast.
You and your teleport.
No, I'm just walking to be honest.
You think you have more movement speed than me then overall? Because you're gaining ground.
Well, I always put travelers.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah. Wouldn't know then.
So was it the Tomb of Nephos then?
No, it's top right on the map. Local.
Path of the Damned, right.
Let me in! Use the seal of Morganeth on the barrier. Boosh. Open the first seal.
Path of the Damned. Oh, hi.
It's more spirits and lava and temple and lava.
We are still under a volcano, so.
I mean, the volcano is very cool. I do like the set dressing. Don't know whether I
It's
made
like
that
kind of
clear.
palm lamps everywhere. They're kind of fun.
If I had a volcano base, it would be as gaudy as this. It wouldn't be all sciencey and shit. It would have, like...
Well, Evil
Candles.
Genius 2's on its way.
It is! Kiwi let me know last night, and I was extremely excited.
That skill's not ready.
I suspected it would be when Rebellion...
Did you? I had, like, absolutely no clue.
Yeah, but I know someone at Rebellion.
Can't do that.
I do have, for not being personally directly attached to the games industry, I know quite a few people who are.
Oh, this is very pleasant out here, isn't it? This is Lost Oasis, I guess.
That
Yeah.
skill's not
The
ready.
map compared to the area around it.
Guess
Yeah,
what?
so
It's
I've
not
definitely been
unnaturally dark for once. There's palm
72 though.
trees and gold.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, is this the golden? This is Golden City. Wonder if they ended up getting here before us.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Looks like we've got a portal here.
That skill's not ready.
Pleasant.
So you still have to go through all of that multiple times.
It's a Rigby. Maxwell Silver Hammer came crashing upon. I can't remember the lyrics accurately enough to sing the song. It's 80, I think. Is that the level cap? 80?
100.
100.
100 since the expansion, because there's like a third tier of thing now. The empowered stuff.
Go on, dinosaurs.
I can't do that yet.
I was never successful with my Evil Genius bases. However, I did enjoy the game muchly. I got too bogged down in, like everything, making it look good rather than function. It's basically Dungeon Keeper Terran, except
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it, I think. Except instead of that, you're
Can't do that yet.
hatching nefarious plans,
yeah.
keeping tourists occupied. Run a hotel on the surface as a front. To keep
Oh yeah,
nosy tourists out of places they shouldn't be.
you're just a hotel on a volcano island.
Not even that to start with.
No.
Just to stop the tourists being nosy.
That skill's not ready.
But it is a good front.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, I like watching Cynical Brit. And I did recently see the video where he was showing the cache exploit at the beginning of the game while it was still technically in tutorial. Where you could generate mad buckets of cash without anyone becoming any wiser to your evil deeds. Biff and Brit, yeah. Sorry, yes, Cynical Brit is RIP Total Biscuit.
That skill's not ready.
No?
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, and it hits all the skeletons, which is the extra fun part.
In we go.
Right, to the heretic. I'm guessing we're going to be heading into
Who's the
door
heretic?
next. Morganeth, by the looks of it.
Oh yeah. That's right, the seals had a name on them.
Can't do that yet.
And it says defeat Morganeth.
Oh. It does. Listen. I have tunnel vision, okay? There's writing around the edge of my screen, and I don't notice it at all.
To be fair, when you asked, I had to go look. But
Oh.
That skill's not ready.
I actually really do think it's part of a good game's education to have played Dungeon Keeper 1. And it's so cheap at this point on GOG. Like, just, you know, you don't even have to finish it. That's not the point.
I did a whole history of games module where we did so many different things to learn about the
That skill's not
history of the medium, really.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, some of those real old games suck.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Hunt the Wampus. God, that sucks.
I've not actually heard of that one. Despite how I feel about my own knowledge quality. What the heck is it?
It's a text-based game where you're going through a maze and you have with a beast trying to get you, the Wampus, and it's like you have to get it before it gets you. But if you end like in the wrong place, it will get you. And the crooked arrow takes random turns around this maze because it's like 3 directions out of each room.
Wow.
But like I played it and it says these are the tells for how you know it's nearby. So it's like it didn't happen, and then I got eaten. So I was like, what? Oh, and Colossal Cave, where I bugged it, so I ended up in a room where I was nowhere and every item was there with me, but I couldn't do anything. Yeah, there's all sorts of fun things.
Oh yeah, there was no promise.
Well.
It's so funny, like, the amount of people that are like, you know, back in the day, games were finished. No, they weren't. They were shipped. There's a difference.
Yep. It's funny when we got to the point where we covered Age of Empires 2, and we had like a demo version of it. And I
There's a shrine over here, by the way.
Like a full version.
Ooh.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I just brought like the full version to the lab and put it on there. Well, I built up, like, prepared a distribution kind of copy on the USB peg. We
Yeah.
used that and played that, so that was fun.
So, chat, please explain to me what Keeper RL is. Dungeon Keeper roguelite. Like,
Interesting. I'll look that up, I guess.
oh, don't let your heart get killed. Yes, Rosie, that's exactly what it means.
Yes, Ark is currently free.
Is it like free forever?
Yeah, as long as you pick it up during the time it's free, you get to keep the thing.
Oh.
It's like it's 100% discount right now.
Oh. Including its editions or just the base game?
Just the base game.
Okay.
You still have to pay for any of the paid DLC. There's a lot of it that isn't.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, I have all of it anyway.
I don't have any.
But I'm like, that's great. I think more people should play Ark. Ark is one of those success stories, but I don't think its success had been communicated well since it picked itself up, you know? Because it was a shocking game at first. But the developers really put the hours in and polished it up. Unfortunately, their community is still toxic as hell and still treats the game like it was on launch, which I suppose is probably why people don't know that it's better than it was.
That skill's not ready.
I was trolling through that huge bundle for interesting things as well.
Guess what happened?
What?
I missed my chance. And I'm pissed.
Oh, you didn't.
I
got
kept
lost
telling
while I
everyone
was
to go
playing.
get it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get it, I'll get it, I'll get it. And then I went to get it yesterday after stream, or before stream, sorry, and it was like, sorry, it was over yesterday.
Had
I
ages.
Skill's not ready.
know I did.
I say as if I didn't get it within the last 12 hours. So,
itch.io's bundle for racial justice.
yeah, the like
That skill's
1,700
not ready.
things.
Yeah.
The games, because they include a lot of things which weren't games. A lot of asset bundles in there as well. Anyway, I was trolling through that looking for interesting things. I found a few. There's
Oh,
one,
there's some amazing
puzzle
stuff in
game-
there.
A puzzle game called Parallax, which I like the look of. It's like a monochrome, multi-dimensional puzzle game. Apparently, I'll go look more into it, but it's like that looked like a cool one. Obviously,
That
Celeste.
skill's not
Yeah,
Which is
obviously.
worth it. What was that? It's just that was worth it. Other things too.
Humble Bundle are now doing one, but the minimum is $52, and it doesn't have. It has
cannot
like
afford to do that.
20 games.
Cannot afford to do that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, you know, Cyberpunk eventually.
Dynamite chest. Boom.
Plenty brain matter.
Nothing good for me.
That's a purple recipe for a Cowl of the Venom blade. Okay. 100 chests.
Well, the thing about Humble Bundle is nothing's exciting from Humble Bundle anymore, and that's not actually their fault. It's just because it's become such a norm. Which maybe that is their fault, but they don't feign scarcity. So no one gets, inspired by Humble Bundle anymore. When Humble Bundle you did its thing way back when, everyone used to, the moment a bundle came out, everyone was like, oh, you have to get it.
skill's not ready.
Has all these sweet games in it. And now
Thing is,
everyone owns those games.
Bundles is a lot of the time you already have the things.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean by they don't feign scarcity, because they keep bringing the same games around.
Opportunities for people who didn't get it.
Which is good, but those people are rarer and rarer. Oh, IGN owns it now? Okay.
Guy?
I didn't realize they had, the Lugaro people had sold it.
Ow, that really hurt. It's more weird purple energy like the guy in the ruins. Right, I'm guessing this is going to be our... Yeah, that's our entrance to the actual dungeon.
Empowered
Time to
Material
don't
Edge.
die.
I mean, you say that. But I would like to remind you, I have over 3 times your death count.
And have so far died in every single one of them.
I can't open that.
Eat it open.
Just outside.
Good point.
Other than that, fancy door animation though.
Kadoosh. Alright.
Oh, okay, hello.
I don't see what you see.
I'm looking at the modifiers.
Oh. Monsters have greatly reduced spell cooldowns and increased casting speed, but deal reduces damage.
The other
Yeah.
one.
And... Oh. Oh, you know? Thanks, actually.
I know. It's like, okay. So I wonder what kind of traps and things are going to be in this one.
Well, good question.
Oh, everything goes red instead of black here. Okay, cool.
Because it's the Eldritch Sun. Get it? Do you get it?
I just have to hope for a lot of mages when I summon my skeletons. Organized lessons page 2. Why page 2?
That skill's
Game
not
keeps
ready.
doing this to us. I have a large statue friend if you would like to meet him. Thank you.
That's a zone. Okay, we've got to be careful of that.
Hmm. Yeah, but Bloodborne's more like an eldritch moon. I mean, it's literally like an eldritch moon. And I mean the literal definition of literally.
Everything's purple here. Like purple burning.
Purple burning. Oh no, it went black eventually.
Of course it did. Of course it did. What is with these people and making dungeons that are just black, even when they're outdoors?
How else do you communicate that a dungeon is spooky, Cuts?
I don't know. Ambience besides blackness.
Ambiance?
That's a lot of enemies.
It's a lot of enemies, yeah. My side's clear, how about you?
Can't do that yet.
Zones.
Zones! That is a mighty zone indeed. And that's a portal.
Portals that summon dudes, which is kind of.
Portals and zones and portals?
Oh, they continue to summon them.
Yes, they do.
Okay, this is going to be interesting then.
And we can't close them.
No, we can't. Okie dokie.
Do we just move on?
I think we're going to have to. Either that or they eventually spawn close after spawning so many.
Ah, Rift Raptor.
Any of those already.
Yeah. I just didn't recognize the horns. I remembered they were in the Eldritch
Oh
place.
yeah, we actually literally have Eldritch stuff in the background, like the background stars and stuff.
Yeah.
This is
It's like the
totally
universe is out there, that's why it's black. It's ambiance.
Touche!
Oh no, more portals.
Must I think with them? They just spawn pretty fast.
You do. I'm moving. I'm leaving.
Day, sir.
You lose. Good day. Oh, tentacles.
That's a child of hunger.
Actual tentacles. Space tentacles,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's purple. It's Eldritch Beam
Ah.
Purple Edition. Yeah.
Purple ground. Ooh, Celestial Lotus.
Oh, that's where they come from. Here.
Celestial
All the
Essence.
celestial stuff.
Yeah. Ah. That portal was sudden. Out of here, use.
Balls are used. Or something.
You all group up like that. It's over. Ah, portal. That's what the traps are. I don't know
Yeah.
how if you know if there's a portal there though. That's the problem.
I don't think you can. If we all get together, that's the end. Not respecting social distancing guidelines.
It does seem like you can get far enough away that they don't chase you anymore though.
crowd up too much, and you contract a terrible case of sky rocks. Highly transmissible from up to down.
I'm just wondering if we can somehow twist the acronym COVID into Skyrocks. Celestial origination. Very.
That does not fit there.
Violent? Interdimensional. This needs to end on something rock-like. Device, sure. Rock is a device if you think hard enough about it.
Dropping it on someone. Ah, there's a chest in the gap.
Chest gap.
A less favourable form of thigh gap.
Listen, some women have some pretty serious chest gap, and they are valid.
This is true.
It does make sports bras more comfortable, though.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, okay. Sign of hunger
Yep.
again. Got another one.
Is he the same one? We will never
Oh
know.
no, maybe.
Do that.
But that's
Nah.
perfectly.
Ground portals.
That's a thing. That's a purple item. What's that? That is an occultist? Offhand?
Ah, they're doom bolting as well. Oh, good.
Yeah, they've been bolting a while.
Alright.
Okay, so it's an offhand for direct damage. Weird. Vitality damage. Devouring Swarm, Sigil Consumption. So it's like Shaman Occultist drain mode.
Cool. No. That was from a literal loot chest being in the wall. Chest gap,
I can't do that yet.
not tentacles. So from loot to titties. That's the correlation. And some people would consider titties loot. So, you know, comes full
Just go
circle
the
if
other
you
way
ask
round
me.
and just wonder what they're thinking.
And Terran is not one of those people. And Infern is not one of those people. So there are two people at least in this chat who are not in the pursuit of titties. And this is the discussion we're having tonight. Or this morning, if you're cuts.
Yeah, it's like 6:15 in the morning now. That's okay. So that's WA getting. This is a lot of stuff in this portal.
Okay, I'm dead. That's it. I'm out. It's all you.
Okay, end off. So I'll see how far I can run onward and see what I can see.
I got ground portaled hard.
Okay, that's another sign of hunger. Okay, it goes very cosmic, the next bit.
Oh, damn it. Send us pictures. You can be the tourist.
I will if I can ever stop running, but there's a train of about 500 million enemies behind me because I don't do AoE. I'm just running towards the next area. I'm trying to find the next area by running.
Iron well spent.
Oh look, it's another sign of hunger.
I really hope it's
So
the
far,
same
I'm attacking
dude.
the skeletons and stuff. That's a vendor. I found a vendor.
Oh, good.
Can I
See,
do
all the
anything
cool
about
stuff
the vendor?
happens directly after I die.
Can I
every
talk to the
time.
vendor, or will I just be mobbed by too much stuff. Oh, all the pets are dying. Refresh them. Yes, I've survived to have the vendor to talk to. Hello, Urith, the damned soul. What have you got there? Really crappy stuff.
Did you say
It's
Uric?
just special stuff.
Did you
Urith.
say...
Y-U-R-I-T-H.
Okay, I thought there was a Dwarf Fortress reference.
What's left of my wares?
No, not Urist. Urist with the damned soul.
They should have done it. They should have done that.
Sign of hunger is just everywhere. It keeps popping back up.
Chased.
See you around.
Strike the earth. Strike the void. Well, these days, yeah. I've been
That
watching
looks
a
like
little bit of...
room. Oh, I found the conduit of eternal night.
Oh, good.
Whatever.
These days, I've been watching a bit of Krug Smash. And it seems like Dwarf Fortress, your fortress can really, like, steamroll out of control these days.
Yep, I found Morganeth.
Oh, good. Kill him.
Trying to.
I'm watching your health bar. I'm trying to guess what's happening to you by your health bar, so...
There's collateral damage floating around the room. I'm mostly not getting hit.
Yeah, you seem fine.
What pet did I lose?
I keep seeing some debuffs. Can I check what those are? I can. Visions of Terror. You've witnessed the infinite hunger of the encroaching darkness.
Okay, there's a secondary boss. Okay. Like, literally a second boss has appeared.
Oh, good.
And they've summoned more enemies. This is a problem because... Oh, my pets are dead.
Yes, well that explains the visions of terror. And your spirit is starting to suffer.
Oh, that was me resummoning all the pets.
Ah.
Yeah, they're all dying again. This is not great. Lots of enemies. Oh, there's another one. There's another shade as well. Okay, there's multiple bosses.
We had a
problem
very,
is that-
very quick look at Dwarf Fortress on a stream like a few weeks ago. But no, I'm really kind of holding out for Steam Dwarf Fortress now. How's it going? I see Call of the Grave has popped. Ghoulish Hunger.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, you popped a potion. Oh, you're back to full health. What are you complaining about? Oh, you're back to half health. Oh, you're back to full health.
Nasty. 50,000 health.
There he goes.
That's
Hey,
the
thanks for
night.
the achievement.
Alright. Of course, I wonder if the quest will actually finish for you since I just picked up the item from that we need to take back.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to open the presumably giant chest of loot. Yep.
Yeah, no.
Celestial sarcophagus.
I can't hand it in.
Nothing. Well, you don't have the item to hand in, but it might finish the quest for you when I hand it in.
Oh, true. Something something a monolith stirs?
Yeah, it's the get out. You know, the
Oh, yeah.
return to entry. Iris of Eternal Night. There's the item.
Hi, Tomic. How you doing? I'm out here doing sweet FA because I once again died in a skeleton dungeon.
This time we're actually quite close to the end, so I actually managed to finish it. Okay, back to town.
Back to Officer Rigby. This is getting out of hand. Something, something, something.
Hey, Rigsy baby, we got you a thingy.
Hey, Rixie baby.
Do you have something for me? Yeah, here's the iris.
Hey,
Splendid
settled
work.
it. Thank you
Well,
very
now this
much.
settled. In fact, I'll throw in one last prize for a job well done. No favours necessary. What do you plan to do with it? What does one do with an eye? Might see things you shouldn't. Let's say I'm going to put it away for safekeeping so no one else gets dangerous ideas. Yeah, okay, you better. Hey, it was a pet ring. We're not supposed to discover one.
Got a cadence crushing verdict belt. So not great. But I suppose I didn't earn it, so.
Looted boxes was absolute trash. It was like 2 blues and they were bad.
Iron well spent.
Here's more bits to pay off the debt. Thank you, Atomic. The debt is paid, I think, in full now.
Welcome back, my friend.
Yep, debt of favours.
I'd enjoy getting hunted by your associates. Bring them on. Well, I think that's it.
Okay, so that's when you start seeing his associates. Okay, cool.
Is it? It must be a bit like the bounty board.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, Riggs gives you free items. It's like, why? What's the payment? Oh, for favours. He trades in favours.
Here's a very interesting scheme. Basically, you're like, okay, yeah, I'll take your free item, and then he comes around at some point and is like, hey, do this thing for me. And if you say no, he's done that same thing with a whole lot of other people who will pay him
Tell them
back.
to come beat you up for it. It's pretty good. It's a smart plan.
Yeah.
All it takes is someone to, like, you know, covertly kill him. How's he gonna, like, stop someone doing that with the other associates unless they're all hiding around as bodyguards all the time? Even then,
Yeah, I guess he
part of it.
he has centralized his currency a bit too much, hasn't he? Because he has clones.
Riggs Unlimited. Right, well, we did it.
We did the things. Yeah.
We done the thing.
Everyone's dead. Literally everyone's dead.
What about this person? Nope.
They're dead.
How are you people talking? Momentum.
If you've got the parts, I've
Very Einsteinian. You were always gonna say that. The way that the universe is bounced off itself means that you would have never said anything else. Right, now that I've filled everyone with existential dread, yeah. And thank you, Taryn. Sorry, I didn't see the Pride bits. And happy Pride Month to you. Well, it's not a happy Pride Month, but you get my sentiment.
Picture of the arena, or part of it anyway.
Happy Gay Wrath Month. There you go.
Yeah, skip straight over Pride.
Alright, I think we should find someone to raid.
I stuck your picture of the arena. If you
Ooh, ooh. Sorry, I knew you said something, but it didn't register. Ooh. Sorry, I knew you said something. Shut up, me.
Yes, you also get to see what my UI looks like with all the pets there as well.
Come on, chat, get to the bottom. There we go. Alright, can I get the screenshot over onto there without showing everyone Discord? Discord? Or anything on the screen that would, no, not really. Okay, here we go. Here you go, folks. This is what the sweet, totally sweet arena looks like. What?
Always get the link and
Oh, open original. Smart. Never said I was intelligent, just said that I...
The damage you were seeing was that crystal in the middle sent out pulses.
Right.
And there were like a load of little fireballs like the other ones, but they were way less deadly.
And there was 2 bosses in here.
Oh, there were like 4. It was Morganeth. He summoned like, you know, the wraiths, the
Scions?
you get after you break open the armor guys. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Like that, but there were 3 boss ones.
Right.
I ended up not killing them. I just ended up killing Morganeth on the other side of the room. And they all disappeared when I died, so...
I read that in the wrong order, Atomic. You said, thanks for making me sound like I bit my tongue autocorrect, and then I read what you said, so I heard it as if you bit your tongue. It's not square, it's Discord. Oh, we have a dark fan around.
I do not have a large portion of the AoE, so multiple enemies became a problem pretty fast.
You still did it.
Yes, by luring the thing away and being tougher, but...
Yeah.
I am lucky that I have those items that increase the number of skeletons, because that's what saved me.
Yeah.
Having enough cannon fodder per cooldown.
It is impressive that you had to resummon your skeletons twice.
Twice? I did like 5 times.
Oh, well, 5 times. I'm sorry.
Yeah, God, yeah, they were dying all left, right, and centre. They were the meat shield that kept me alive. I had to resummon all the other pets twice, because they all died, the real tough ones.
Okay, folks, we're gonna raid Dark Fan. So please go and say hi and give your love. And tell him who sent you. And all that jazz. And thank you very, very much, Cuts. It's been a wonderful, wonderful time doing Grim Dawn with you. It's actually kind of sad that there's no content left other than Infinite Dungeon.
No, that's the only problem with this game. It's like, once it's done, it's just kind of done. And
Or you just redo it, you know? But then...
Well, I mean, there's the difficulties.
Yeah. But I don't know whether that makes good TV is the unfortunate thing.
Not particularly. Not unless people are here for the bants.
Yeah. The bants are good, though. Quality bants here.
Yes, hardcore character. That's going to do real well with multiplayer.
Oh, yeah. That being said, hey, you know what we did discover through this? You don't need to be a pet build.
Me.
Well, remember you wanted to go pet build because of latency.
Yeah, but what about it? It was still... there is still a noticeable delay whenever I do anything.
Sure, but I think you could manage.
Maybe we'll have to see with Grim Aurelian next time.
Yeah. Alright, folks. I'm going to send you off to Dark Fan now. Have fun. Wait for what? The raid is already in process. Oh, when's more Dark Dungeon Defenders? Explain the Steam list order. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
The what now?
By month? I still don't know what you mean. What Steam list?
Was there a missing R there? Or what?
What?
Oh.
Oh. That's just most recently played. It does it automatically. It even goes back to 2016 and beyond. No recorded activity. Here you go.
I realise it's like, what's going on? Oh, right, yeah, I can't see because I'm not watching the stream because it wasn't working. Will it actually play now? Will it do things briefly? No, it still does.
Anyway, we got a raid now because